So starting right away, I'm going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I'm just going to apply this all over the lid, and then with a brush, I'm going to blend it out. And excuse my son in the background. Using my original Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe brushes, I'm going to use a large blending brush. And then this orangey shade, I do not have the names, but you guys can see it. And I'm going to apply this all over the crease and a little bit above. So I'm gonna switch out to this Take Me Back to Brazil palette from BH Cosmetics. And I did this because I wanted a true orange color, and I'm going to be mixing the two oranges in the palette, and I'm going to be putting that in the outer corner and in the crease, making sure that I don't overlap the shade that I had put underneath as a transition. So I usually don't like using two different palettes, but do what you gotta do. Moving back into the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to be mixing these two browns. One is more orange toned and the other one is more red toned. And I'm going to mix them to get the perfect color. Take advantage of your palettes. Use as many colors as you want. Make your money's worth. So I'm going to apply that in the outer corner of the eye, and I'm going to blend that into the crease, but I'm not going to take it all the way in. With a small concealer brush and a concealer, I am going to be cutting my crease. And I learned a little trick from Nicole Guerrero. So you just want to add a dot of concealer into your eyelid and kind of look up. So this is good if you have hooded eyelids. I have kind of a mixture because my eyes aren't completely hooded. Am I saying that right? And but it'll mark wherever you will be able to see the eyeshadow. I hope that made sense because I feel like it didn't. But I'm going to apply the concealer, blend it out, and do the same thing to the other eye, obviously. For eyeshadow all over my lid, I'm actually going to be using my Artist Couture Glow Powder in the shade Illuminati. And with the same brush that I cut my crease with, I'm going to be picking up the highlighter. So it'll just be easy to apply and stick on, and I won't be using any glue. So I don't show the shadows, but I am using the same two orange shades from the BH Cosmetics palette. And I'm packing that on right where the shimmer ends and the darker brown orange starts. So right in the middle, so there's not a harsh line and it'll look a little ombre. With a makeup wipe, I'm going to clean out any fallout, and then I'm going to use the wipe and the edge of my nail to create a sharp line as if I were creating a guide for my wing liner. And it'll just give it a more fierce kind of sultry look. And again, with a blending brush, sorry guys, I can't talk. With a blending brush with no extra product, I'm just going to be cleaning up and blending anything that I feel needs a little more blending. The videos are always 20-15 minutes long, but I really take my time in making sure that it looks nice and blended. So for eyeliner, I'm going to be using my NYX Cosmetics Vivid Brights eyeliner in this shade Vivid Delight. I'm going to be out of frame for this part because I didn't realize how messed up my eyeliner was. It kind of dried out in a weird way, but I'm still going to use it because I know it's not an old product. I don't know what happened. But to use as a guide to apply your wing liner, I use the end of my eyebrows as a guide. So both of my eyes come out somewhat evenly. Just use it as if you were trying to connect the end of your wing to the end of your eyebrow and then bring it back. So that's the easiest way for me to get my wings even. Here I'm just going to be applying mascara. Any mascara that you guys have works because I'm going to be applying false lashes. So the mascara is just to give kind of a base to your falsies. I went ahead and applied my foundation off of camera, and I used my Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and I used Maybelline's Better Skin concealer. And moving right on to bronzer. Oh, just kidding, I already applied that too. I was using the Avon True Color bronzer. Now for blush, I am using the Alamar Cosmetics Colorete Trio. And again, I use all 3 shades in the palette and apply that to the apples of my cheeks and all the way back. So for highlighter, I'm going to be using the same one I applied on my eyes. It is the Artist Couture Glow Powder in the shade Illuminati. And I'm going to be applying that with a highlighting brush in all the high points of my face, my cheeks, my nose, under my brows, and the inner corners as well. I finished off the eyes by putting the brown shadows under my lash line, and then I'm just gonna apply some mascara to make my lashes pop. And we will also be applying a brown eyeliner in the waterline. This one is from Avon, and it is in the shade Cosmic Brown. So pop on some lashes and work on better transitions. Anyways, we're going to be using Maybelline lipstick in the shade Crazy for Coffee, and I'm going to top it off with Orange Obsessions from their Velvet Matte lipstick. To make sure that our glam lasts all day long, I'm going to be setting my face with the coconut scented setting spray from Wet n Wild. And finally, to finish, I'm going to be spraying and bathing myself in the Avon's Radiant Glow Illuminating Dry Oil. And I do recommend using a brush to put it in your body rather than your hands, just because before it dries, it is oily.